Super Guru also present? One not present? One present. Okay. So, okay. What did we discuss yesterday? Adverse impacts of climate change and global warming on ecosystem. Because of climate change and global warming, what type of things we have noticed? Polar bears of present time, they have become much thinner and unhealthier. Migration pattern also changed. Fruiting in plants occurs either too early or too late, not in exact time. And here is given rhododendron. Mainly it is to bloom in Fagun to Baisakh, but nowadays in Mongsir only it may bloom because temperature of that time has become a bit more warmer. And we discussed another thing. What was that? Three problems. What are the three problems? Number one is behavior change of organisms. What is second one? Extinction of organisms. And third one? Migration of organisms. Okay, in today's class, what the presentators are going to do, they are going to talk about the interaction or interrelationship between some organisms. There are some interaction among living beings. Here is given, there may be interaction either interspecific or intraspecific. What does interspecific mean? Interaction among the organisms of different species. There may be tussle or fighting between lion and tiger for food, or jackal and fox for food. They are interspecies, right? Next one is, what is that? Intraspecific. Interaction among the organisms of same species. Suppose grass is present in the field, deers they go and do they compete each other for having the grass or not? Or they say, okay, this person you have it, this person you have it, this person I have. Do they do? They just want to grab how much they want to do. Okay, so here are some terms to discuss today. Species A and species B. Actually, this is the mainly interaction among organisms. Benefit and benefit, both they get benefited. Where? In mutualism and symbiosis. No effect. Another is, out of two organisms, if both are benefited, what is that relation called? Mutualism or symbiosis. Out of two organisms, one is not benefited, means there is no any effect, no gain, no loss. But second one, benefit. What is it? Commensalism, right? And one is harmed, another is benefited. What is it? Predation and parasitism. Both are harmed. What is that? Competition. So altogether there are how many relationship between organisms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. What is first? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 are there. Here this predation and parasitism will be different. One is mutualism or symbiosis. Next one is commensalism. Next one, predation and parasitism. Next one, competition. What is that? It will be explained by today's presentators. So, this presentation is the last presentation of chapter presentation for first term examination. Tomorrow there will be presentation of exercise, right? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Probably Wednesday we will complete chapter as well as exercise discussion. Thursday I will give you the grid, either or on Wednesday only, how to prepare the questions. Understood or not? How much marks from each chapter and what type of questions. Then we'll be discussing those questions. Okay? So without wasting time, let's welcome on the stage today's first presenter. Who is that? Sneha Malla is there? Deepak Bohra. Okay, Deepak, please come here. Deepak, Deepak. And who is your super guru? Absent means now super guru will be Aarina Gubhaju. Okay, please. Please learn. Is it positive? Action.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to you all. Honorable, our respected Vice Principal Sir and my dear friend. Today I am here to present about chapter Nature and Environment, and group member are Aarush, Tejas, Parson and me. And without wasting time, my presentation goes like this. Now, and the topic is interaction among living beings, and the interaction may be the intraspecific and the or intraspecific, and interspecific means interaction among the organism of different species, and intraspecific means interaction among the organism of same species, and interactions among the organism in a community is commonly known as the biological or ecological interactions. And some major type of ecological interaction are retrations, predations, symbiosis, commensalisms, parasitism, and the competitions. And it show the interactions among the living beings, and the last topic is predations. Predation are adapted for the hunting their prey, and these animal are kill other animal for their food, and they have a sharp canines, strong muscles, and the jaw, acute sense of visions, hearing, and the smell for smell. And these animals have a well vision for attracting the other animals for their food. And for example, we can say tigers, and they have a strong jaw for attract the other animals for their food. And by saying this much, I would like to.
Our first topic is interaction among living beings. Interaction can be also defined.
When did you get over? You have to get over and you always bring it.
Interaction among living beings. Interaction among organisms in a community can also be known as biological interaction or ecological interaction. It means that in our environment there are different animals which depends upon each other for their living, and they have to interact in between for their living. Interaction may be interspecific or intraspecific. It means that those interaction can be among the same species or different species. Interspecific can be defined as the interaction between among animals of different groups, while intraspecific means the communication or interaction between organisms of same species. Some major types of ecological interaction. Though there are different types of ecological interaction where animals are dependent each other. They are predation, symbiosis, mutualism, commensalism, parasitism, and competition. It means that all the animals are depend upon these five characters for their living: predation, symbiosis, mutualism, commensalism, parasitism, and competition.
Next.
Uh, Predation. Predation means to prey other animals. Predators are adapted for hunting their prey. It means that predators are those animals who depend upon other animals for their living. They hunt other animals for their mode of nutrition. They have a sharp canine, strong muscles and jaws, acute sense of vision, hearing, and smell. Sharp canine, strong muscle and jaws helps the animals for hunting of other animals as they are more stronger. Here we can see a clear picture of a leopard hunting a fox. Here this leopard has strong muscles and vision, hearing, and smell, which made it more stronger in comparison to fox, which helped it to hunt that fox for its mode of nutrition. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you very much. First presenter, and he's the guru of teacher, means grade group E as well, right? And here just we have to keep in mind, in case of predation, one is completely benefited, another is harmed, right? Yes or no? So in case of consumers, secondary consumer and tertiary consumers, especially they are predators, right? For example, big fish eats small fish. So which one is benefited? Big fish is benefited, and which one is harmed? Small fish, right? Snake eats frog. So which one is benefited? Snake. Which one is harmed? Frog. Okay, just that is the thing. Now, without wasting time, let's call our next presenter. Who's our next presenter? Aarush Kharge with Super Guru Aarina Gubhaju. Please kind of be focused, everyone.
Search.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to you all. I'm Aarina Gubhaju from Group E. Today standing here to describe about commensalism and mutualism.
Reporter, reporter, exercise. Who is ready? Wait a minute, go down. Slowly. Yeah. More slowly. I think you have an example.
Mutualism is the interrelation between species in which all of the involved species get mutual benefit. In fact, one species cannot live in absence of another species. Some examples are bees fly flower to collect nectar for their food, but plants are also benefited as pollination occurs in them. Commensalism is that type of ecological interaction in which one type of organism of a pair gets benefit and other one is unaffected. Type of This type of interrelation occurs among larger host and the small commensal. For example, cow as a host and egrets as commensal. During grazing, the cows in the field, the insects fly away by their actions, which are caught by egrets for their food without harming the cows. Thank you.
And our next topic is mutualism. It is the interrelation between species in which all of the involved species get benefits. It means that in mutualism there is benefit for all the organisms involved in this. In fact, species cannot live in absence of another species. Some examples are bees fly flower to collect nectar for their food, but plants are also benefited as pollination occurs in them. It is the next process where all are benefited and they cannot live with each other. Like in the case of bee also, bee collects nectar from flower to flower, but flower is also benefited from the bee as pollination occurs in them. In this figure, it is the lichen in a trunk of a tree, of a tree, and next example can be a bacteria in our digestive tract. There are some bacteria which lies in our digestive tract, which are benefited as they are living in our digestive tract, but they also helps us for our digestion. And our next topic is commensalism. Commensalism is that type of ecological interaction in which one type of organism of a peer gets benefit and other one is unaffected. It means that in this commensalism, the organisms involved in this are one is a host while another is a smaller commensal, which is not actually either harmed nor it is neither harmed nor get benefited. For example, cow as a host and egrets as commensal during grazing. The cows in the field, the insects fly away by their actions, which are caught by egrets for their food without harming the cows. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Aarush. And give a big round of applause for Aarush. Aarush is doing better nowadays. Yes or no? When we compare the Aarush of grade 7 and 8, now he has taken a step of altitude. So that's great. So continue. So especially what do? They distract their mind because of different social media and different sites. So if they focus on activities, they can do well. Our next presenter is also like that one. So I will talk about him a bit later on. So first was predation. What was that? Predation. One is benefited, another is harm. Here is mutualism. What is the second one? Mutualism. Mutualism means both are benefited. Why do the bees fly from one flower to another flower? To collect nectar. You get there is their intention, no? Their interest. Oh, if they fly flower to flower, they can get some juice. But side by side, flowers are also benefited. How? When the bees fly from one flower to another flower, pollen grains are transported from their legs, one flower to another one. So both are benefited. That is mutualism. And what is the next one? Commensalism. What is the third one? Commensalism. Commensalism means out of two organisms, one is benefited, for another there is no any reaction, neither benefited nor harmed. So you can see the example. This is cow. What is this? So what is the cow doing? It is grazing. When the cow grazes, at that time some birds. What is the name of that bird? Egret. Is it given somewhere else? Egret. Egrets means a kind of birds, they come near to the cow. Why? To attack? No. They have got their own benefit. For whom benefit? Egress. When the cow grazes the grass in the field, it moves from one place to another. And the insects present in the grass, they jump here, there, right? Or they come out. And egrets just attack on them and make their food. So egrets are benefited, but cow is not. Cow is unaffected, no effect at all. What is this called? Commensalism. How many relations are completed? Three. What are they? Predation, mutualism, commensalism. Okay. Still, there are some more interrelations. So, who is our next presenter? Tejas Kumar Babu. Give him a big round of applause. And
Namaskar. Namaskar and very warm good morning to respected teacher and my dear friends. As you all know, it's me Tejas Kumar Babu standing in front of you to give a presentation on the topic parasitism. Parasites. Parasitism is a non-mutual relationship in an ecosystem in which the parasite of the bee gets benefited and the host is harmed. The dependence of parasites on their host is for food mainly partial parasite, but few of them get both food and shelter in or on their host body. External parasites like lice get shelters on the body surface, and internal parasites like roundworm get their shelter inside the body of the host. The body construction of parasites, which with various form unicellular to multicellular types of parasites are internal parasites and external parasites. Some common examples of internal parasites. No. External parasites are lice in the hair and clothes of humans. Amoeba. Some common examples of external parasitisms are leech, mosquitoes, flea, and bedbug suck the blood of their host, human, buffalo, etc.
Our first topic is here. First topic is parasitism. Uh, Parasitism is a non-mutual relationship in an ecosystem in which parasites are benefited while the host is harmed. In this case, the parasite stays in the host, but the host is harmed, and the parasite is benefited from the host. Here are some examples of parasites, and continuing this, the dependence of parasites on their host is for food mainly, partial parasite, but few of them get both food and shelter in or on the host body. External parasites like lice get shelter on the body surface, and internal parasite like roundworm get their shelter inside the body of the host. The body construction of parasites which varies from unicellular to multicellular. It means that parasites can be unicellular or multicellular, but these parasites are dependent for food and shelter in their host. There are two types of parasites. They are external and internal. Internal parasites are those parasites which live inside the host body for the food and shelter. Such examples can be amoeba, plasmodium, and roundworm. Continuing this with external parasites. External parasites are those parasites which depend upon host for their shelter and food but in the external part of the host. Such examples can be leech, mosquito, flea, and bedbug, which suck the blood of their host, which can be human, buffalo, or other organisms. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, give a big round of applause for Tejas Kumar Babu. He is also doing well. He is also doing well. Earlier, he was a bit lang hang type, whether do or not do this and that, but now he is in system. He became a bit late today. And what did he say? Sir, yesterday there was some problem. So today morning I tried and nobody is helping me. That is independency also, right? If somebody helps, then the person doesn't learn anything. That's great. Okay. So parasitism. What is that? Parasitism means such type of interaction among organisms in which one is benefited, another is harmed. Right? One is benefited, another is harmed. It's just like predation. And what happens here? The organism does not kill the host. Here we have to remember host. In predation, kills the prey and has it and consumes. But in parasitism, either it lives outside the body of that organism or inside and gets food. If it lives inside the body of other organism, that is called internal parasite. If it remains outside, what is it called? External parasite. Internal and external. Right? Some examples of internal parasites are, what are the examples? Roundworm, tapeworm, liver fluke, etc. Whipworm, hookworm, and some external parasites are our lovely Jumra. Here he lies. If you don't bath for 15 days, finish. Black color Jumra in hair, white color Jumra in body. Remember, right? And this is tapeworm, this is roundworm, and this is dangerous. This is cockroach. Is here cockroach here? And lovely. What is this? Is it bedbug or flea? I need is flea, right? Bedbug is here. I saw somewhere else. Where was there bedbug? Bedbug. I think it's not shown here. Mosquito, leech. Anyway, thank you very much. Now we have got the last presentator, none other than Parson Bimali. Parson Bimali. You okay?
You start.
Okay. Competition is a struggle. Sorry, competition is a struggle.
All gone. You did very fast. Wait. Yes.
No, sir.
Not coming. Will come now. Kim.
Competition is a struggle between two organisms from the same resource. The competition maybe among the organisms of the same species between species.
Do slowly, otherwise it will take time. Okay. Now, what?
This is
Sir, it is not possible.
It will come as a part. Wait, I'll find out.
competition of
Wait. Okay, now.
competition of animal and this.
That is next also, no?
Yes. No. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you. Jay. The first one, yes.
Our next topic is competition. In the wildlife, there is a competition between different organisms for the living. Some compete for with each other for their food in one resource, while other compete one to survive and next to kill and have their mode of nutrition. Competition is a struggle between two organisms for some resources or same resources. Competition can be between some organisms for one resource, like if two tigers are attracted to a prey fox, then both compete for that fox. And the struggle may be among the organisms of the same species or different species. This competition may be of different species or also of same species. In this competition, both the species are harmed in this competition. Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay. Give a big round of applause for today's presentators. Who are the presentators? Who are today's presentators? Today's presentators are Deepak Bora. Number second, Aarush Kadgi. Number third, Tejas Kumar Babu Shrestha and Parson Bimali. So we discussed interaction among organisms. 5 relations are there. What are they? Number one, predation. Number second, mutualism or symbiosis. Symbiosis, right? Third one is commensalism. Fourth one is parasitism. Number 5, competition. So there may be competition between lion and lion and tiger, especially of same species, or buffalo and buffalo. Okay, now I will give some example. You tell me what type of interaction is that, okay? Egrets go near to the cows, commensalism. Bacteria affect us, parasitism. No. In predation, they kill the organism, but bacteria they don't kill, right? They cause only. Lion kills the deer, predation, right? And next one is bees fly from one flower to another flower, right? So accordingly, you have to remember. Okay, today's this presentation is over. They have done fabulous work, and tomorrow I will give you a presentation for individual persons. Okay. Now, today I want to announce next super guru. Next super guru is Kritika Adhikari. Give her a big round of applause. Now, Kritika, you have to do much better. Which group you belong to? B. And who are the members? Okay, so this Tara will be guru. You are this one, because if the super guru becomes absent, then work will not go smoothly. Then you are also super guru. Okay, understood? So prepare accordingly, children. Now your work is today in daytime we are discussing this some questions as well. Yes, group A, group A. They will do MCQ and short questions A to E. Group A, okay. Group B, short questions F to L. Done. Group B. Group C, long questions A to F. C, A to F, okay. Group D, G to L, long questions. Group D, got? Group E. Group E, they will be doing differences between and give reasons. Then this chapter, okay. Then in sixth period, means in our daytime, we'll be discussing diagrammatic questions. Will that be okay or not? Okay, thank you. Now take out your note copy, start making your notes.